So hello guys, what's up? How are you all? I hope you all are doing great in your life. So this video is very interesting for you all. So keep in this video. So let's get started. So today's topic is very important for you all. So this topic is how can you be fluent and what you have if you don't have anything to talk. So how can you start with and where you have to start your fluency journey, and how can you grow in this how can you grow your levels and this fluency journey. And it is a very fascinating to you all to know that in an initial phase many of the people don't have anything to talk, and he don't understand how to talk and what to talk, and where to talk and whom to talk, like this type of question in our mind always. So we don't need to fight with that questions, because in initial phase you don't need to fight with your questions. You just accept it and just go with the flow. Like what you have to do in initial phase, you have to do just like that. You have to focus on one thing. Like you don't have a people, I know that, because in India most of the beginners don't have a people, and even have then he will mock at the person, laugh at the person, and criticize always. So what we have to do, we are unable to do that. So what we have to do, first of all you have to start with your basics. Like you don't know how to talk and like you don't have an idea about how to talk, then you can start with your mirror. It is a really best option for you. If you don't have an idea how to talk, you don't wanna show up yourself to the other person, just start with your uh, mirror. And the second thing, if you don't have an idea, like stay your mirror in front of you and just talk with yourself. It is a better option for you. Like in the mirror, if you are talking with yourself, no one can see you, no one can just criticize your ability. So that is not all the things happening in your life when you're talking in front of the camera. And there's a lot of benefit, like you are able to see yourself in front of the camera and realize what you are talking and what's your expression. Because if you're talking in English and any languages, the expression is also matter for you. Like Hindi, when we are talking in Hindi, we don't need to uh, talk like a bot or a robot. We are not robot. Okay, so we are how we are talking, we are talking with expressions, our waving hands, like me what I'm doing right now. So that type of thing is very necessary for you. So okay, stay your camera in front, camera or your mirror in front of you, and then talk yourself. And the next point is that what you have to talk and how can you get the things to talk. So first of all you have to decide always you have to decide lessons, like a topic, a similar topic, anything what you want to, or what the topic really fascinating you, you have to decide it. And after that you can decide your topic and try to talk in front of the camera or mirror. You can use your phone mobile camera too, but the thing is that you have to analyze all the things. Like how first of all you have to stay your mirror in front of anything, in front of you, sorry, in front of you, and you have to talk with your mirror like yourself. Okay, so you have to do that. And first of all if you are doing that, you are just blank next to what you are, what you don't have any substances to talk about them. So what you can and how can you do that? So first of all you have to try, at least without anything resources, you have to try to talk anything. You have to try to talk in that particular related topic. You have to select related to topic, you have to select the topic and try to talk ever which anything you know about the topic. You have to talk in front of your camera. Like you have to do for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. You are eligible to do 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you have to do that. Day one you have to do that. And the day second, what you have to do that, you have to search about the topics. Like I'm just giving you an instance. You are searching a topic of pollution. Okay, I'm giving an instance. You are selecting a pollution topic, then you have to read about that. And just if you read at a first, you have to read first and then try to talk in front of the mirror. Okay, you have to do that at least 10 days. Like a similar topic, you don't need to change that. You have to do that for 10 days. and after that you have to change all the things. And this technique you have to use for a month or 1.5 month. You have to do that. Like, English is what? English is just like a habit. It's not anything. It's not a subject. You have to build your mouth ability, your mouth exercise to talk in English, and you have to do that. And after that you listen, you understand how can our mouth react when we are talking in English. Because when we are talking in Hindi, we are used to with that language. So we are not we are not try at least to talk in Hindi, then we are able to talk. But the thing is that when you are trying to talk in English, you don't know how to talk. You don't have an ability to. So first of all you have to build the ability how to talk. Okay, so you have to do that, and it is a really basic simple method. If you really want to do that, you have to do that. Try it once, even a month or 1.5 month, because it is the best possibility for you. You have to be habitual of that. You have to try with at least two or three topics. Choose 2 or 3 topics and do that. And what will happen, you are day by day used to with your English language, and it is really helpful for you. And after that you are able to talk in English. So you have to do that. It's slightly boring, but the thing is that you are just engulfed in that, and you are eligible to you are eligible to talk in English. Like, you have a few words, few structures. Okay, you have a few points to talk in front of the camera, and you have to do in a regular basis. If you are doing that, I'm sure you will increase your level. And it is a really happening. It is why I'm telling to you, like, I'm trying that. I'm trying always. I try in my past. I tried in my past. So it's a very helpful for me, and I wish it is really helpful for you also. After a month and 2 months, what you have to do? You are okay with that. You are able to talk in that particular of topics. So after that you have to introduce yourself. After that, in the first stage you don't have a sufficient steps, like you don't have anything to talk about. But now you are eligible, you have a amounts of things, words, sentences in your mind, and you are used to with that. And after that, many people say teach you to, first of all, you have to start with your you have to start with your myself. You have to introduce yourself first, and the second step is like you have to you say your daily basis works, what you are doing in the day, in the night, in the evening, that type of thing. But it is my different thing, because I am from the government schools, and I know that what's the problem when you're going to talk about your daily routine. You're not able to do anything else. It's a really difficult for the people who don't have any idea about English. How can he able to sustain English? How can he able to produce English with his mouth? It is just like impossible thing. I know I'm not a perfect person, but I have a ability to understand that. I know that with my experience, with my 6 months experience, this is really tough for all of us to speak and explain our daily routine. It's really tough. So you have to start with the basics, your land, your and the basic points, your roots. You have to start with the roots. So this is the way, this is the ladder to stand up with your feet. This is the way to how can you build your base, because it is really important, and you build with that thing. If you wanna make your base, then you have to try it at least 2 months, and after that you have to try to introduce yourself first, and regular practice. You have to introduce for 10 days daily. After that you can do anything else. Okay, you can select your day, like when you are able to do that. In the morning, if you feel fresh, then you have to introduce yourself first. Then after, you can do anything what your works. Okay, so that is very important for you. You have to understand that. and after 10 or 15 days you can switch to you will okay to switch to your daily routines, and after that you have to do that. Okay, so that type of thing you have to do. Basically it is a structurized process. English is just a structurized process, and you have to go with that. I know that I am from the government school, and it is really tough for us to, really very difficult for us, and there's a lot of hurdles. There are a lot of hurdles in that phase. Like we're not supposed to English medium school, and we don't have an idea how to talk. Then it is a really very difficult for us to talk in English. So I know that I know the problem of yours. So it's really difficult for us. So I hope this video is really helpful for you. I hope you like it, and if I'm doing something wrong in this video, comment in the comment section, and if you like this video, please thumbs up, and please share with your friends, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself, your family. Bye.